Hello YouTube, this is C017 coming to you with Eli, aka Zerochaoswar. I will leave a link to his YouTube page in the description.
If you have not already, go ahead and take this time now to go ahead and just look at part 1 of this video.
Yes, going over the pros and cons of the human faction of Halo Wars. In this video, we will be going over the Covenant.
This will actually be a lot faster than the humans because the Covenant overall was done pretty good.
Pretty good, but sloppy at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, they had
it seemed like it took them 5 minutes to come up with the ideas and just throw them out there.
Yeah, they spent a lot more time on the humans.
A lot more time.
Okay. Anyway, Covenant. They have 3 leaders. Instead of getting leader powers, like with the humans, you have the Mac Blast, the Carpet Bomb, and the Cryo Bomb. Instead, you've actually got playable heroes that you can use, like the Prophet of Regret.
He has a cleansing beam.
He has a cleansing beam, which, if you know anything about the Halo series, it's that giant beam that those Covenant cruisers come in and they just kind of glass the planet.
Yeah.
The Brute Chieftain, which he has this kind of vortex deal. With his gravity hammer, he like sticks it up in the air and it creates a little vortex that sucks in anything that gets near it, and you can upgrade that to make it stronger.
Yeah. The more things it sucks in, the more powerful it becomes.
Yes. And you have the Arbiter with his rage ability.
Overall,
Whoa, Nelly.
overall, really, what it is the Covenants also have leader powers, just like the humans, but now they have heroes that are required to use it, which can run around.
And something different with the Covenant and the humans. The humans, you have a predetermined price you have to pay to use that particular power. With the Covenant,
and it's always the same time and everything.
Yeah,
it's always
same
exactly
time.
the same.
With the Covenant, you can just turn on and off the leader powers at your will, as long as you've got the resources for it.
That's the problem with it. The only thing that binds each power is the fact that
their resources, they eat up resources really quick.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that's the only thing that binds it. If you have a lot of resources, you can keep going
for a while until you've run out of resources.
Either that, or if you've lost your leader, then it kind of automatically ends it.
That would suck. You're the Prophet, and then like the beam comes down, kill the Prophet, and it's still going.
Oh yeah, that'd be horrible. Anyways, yeah. So only the hero's life and the resources are the things that bind it. So if someone had a fully upgraded Prophet and sent him in and had all the resources stacked up, they could take out the base by themselves, which is the problem.
As long as they don't have any defenses around.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing that they could do, is take care of the defenses first. And that's the problem with all of them, really, except for the Arbiter, because he can't take out a base at all. It takes him forever.
Yeah. Like, if you're going to try to take out a base, like an undefended base with just the Arbiter, you might as well like set the controller down, head downstairs or head into the kitchen, make a smoothie, make a bag of popcorn, come back, and it's a quarter of the way done.
Yeah, really.
I mean, that's how bad it is. Even a fully upgraded Arbiter, it takes that long.
Yeah, it takes them a long time. And usually that wastes a lot of your time, because instead of watching over your base and stuff like that, which you should be doing, you're busy sitting there attacking their base.
You're just sitting there stationary and
making sure your Arbiter doesn't die,
while someone else could be at your base just beating it to a pulp.
Yeah, completely slaughtering it. Although they did make a good feature on it, which is it allows your leader to teleport back.
Which, if you're at your base, you have this little central grav lift in front of it, and you can click on that, and it's called Leader Recall. For 100 resources, 100 supplies, you can instantly teleport your leader wherever he is on the battlefield, except if he's in a power drain. Well, like the little power drain deal in there. Instantly teleport him back to your base, which is really good if your base is being attacked and your leader's off somewhere just doing whatever the heck he wants.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of Covenant base buildings, well, not really a building, but it's added onto the base. The shield generator is something that you can build as long as you've got a temple somewhere on the battlefield. A temple is the equivalent of the human reactors mixed in with the field armory. It has powerful upgrades, but they're a little bit on the expensive side.
Yeah, and going over to the shield generator, they actually did a pretty good job on it. They didn't make it too powerful, and they didn't make it too weak.
It was just right.
Yeah, and with each shield generator, it got more powerful, which is good.
Which got really annoying whenever, like, if you're playing 3-on-3, everyone's dead but one guy, and he's got one base left. You own every other base but this one. You walk up, he has 6 shield generators on it and a temple. And no matter what you do, you can't get that sucker down.
Yeah, the thing about the shield generator, though, is it takes a long time to reboot.
30 seconds, actually, if it's not attacked.
Yeah, the only problem with it, or the problem with it, is it doesn't reboot at all unless it has been left completely by itself, which is why it seems like an extremely long time, because all they have to do is have one bullet hit their base, and then it stops rebooting.
Yep, and the timer starts over. Okay, the Uber unit for all Covenant leaders is the Scarab. Costs 3,000 supplies to make. You have to have an energy level of at least 3, which you have to fully upgrade your temple in order to get that high.
Unless you find reactors.
Yeah, unless you find reactors. And it takes up 20 of your population limit. And if you're the Covenant, you automatically start out with a maximum of 40, but you can upgrade it to 50 in the temple. So one Scarab takes up half of your population, so you don't really have much choice.
It takes about a third. No, wait, I mean, it takes like 40%. Yeah, 40%. That's exactly what it takes. Because you could technically make 2.5 Scarabs, but it is impossible to make half of a Scarab, so the rest of those units will actually be a variety, which is a good thing. But,
half of the Scarab, aka the Locust.
Yeah. Anyways, the good thing about a Scarab is you can't have very many of them, and
they're really strong, and they have really good armor. But, as we said in our previous video, a fully upgraded Cobra who has a Spartan in it and is completely maxed out and everything can take it down in 2 shots.
Basically, I think they should have powered it up just a little bit, and they should have lowered the amount. Because the only time that there are 2 Scarabs is at one point, and that is during Halo 3. During all the other times, there's only 1 Scarab. And also, they should allow Spartans to get onto Scarabs to disable it and kill it. Personally, I think it would be more like a long, time-consuming process, and probably there'd be a chance that your Spartan could die trying to do
problematic.
Yeah, like where the Spartan gets in it, but he ends up dying before he can take it down. That would make sense because you could spend 2 of your Spartans might die, but the 3rd one can take it down. That way, the Scarab can be powerful, but Spartans can take him down like they're supposed to.
Yes, which kind of leads us on to like on the topic of Spartans. The Scarab is the only Covenant unit that it cannot jack. So if you see Spartans going up against your Scarab, don't really worry because they're going to die pretty fast.
Yeah, they'll die quickly unless they're in a fully upgraded Cobra.
Even then, they might still die decently fast, but not...
Yeah, and so that's about wrapping up.